Hello. So today we are going to learn on how to simplify radical expressions. Okay, let's have example number 1. The square root of 125n. Now, in simplifying radical expression, since it is square root, we are going to find the factors. Oh, by the way, 125 is our radicand. Okay, so we are going to find the factors of 125 in which one of the factors is a perfect square. So we have the square root of, factors of 125, we have 25 times 5 and times n. Okay, so always remember, if the variable and numbers together, the operation that we are using is multiplication. Okay, next, since this is a perfect square, or we can rewrite this way. Okay, so square root of 25 times square root of 5 times square root of n. Now, square root of 25 is 5. And then, since we cannot find anymore the factors in which one of the factors of 5 is a perfect square, it will remain inside the radical symbol or sign, as well as your n, because the exponent of n is 1. Okay? And we're talking about square root. So therefore, we can write the final answer as 5 square root of 5n. Let's proceed to number 2. Okay, so number 2, we have the square root of 512k squared. Now, we are going to find the factors of 512 in which one of the factors is a perfect square. And this one, k squared, is already a perfect square. Okay, so we will try to divide 512 by 2. So 512 divided by 2, we have 2. 2 times 2 is 4. Subtract, that would be 1. Bring down 1. 11 divided by 2 is 5. 5 times 2 is 10. Subtract 1. Bring down 2. 12 divided by 2 is 6. And that would be 256. 256 is a perfect square. So we can write this way. The square root of 256 times 2 times k squared. Okay? Or we can write this way. The square root of 256 times square root of 2 times square root of k squared. Let's simplify. Square root of 256 is 16. And then square root of 2 times square root of 2, since we cannot factor anymore 2. And then times square root of k squared, so that would be k. And then write the final answer. That would be 16k square root of 2. Let's proceed to number 3. So the square root of 80p cubed. Okay, so again, we are going to find the factors of 80, that one of the factors is a perfect square. So we can write this way. We have 16 times 5 times p squared times p. Our goal, take note, is to find the factors of the numerical coefficient in which one of the factors is a perfect square. So we have 8 times 10. What else? 2 times 40, but 8 is not a perfect square. 10 is not a perfect square. 4 times 24, yeah, it's a perfect square, but 20 is still factorable. Okay? You can still find the factors of 20 in which one of the factors is a perfect square. So in general, we can use 16 times 5. That would be 80. 16 is a perfect square. Now this one, p to the power of 3. Remember on the multiplication rule that we have, when we are going to multiply the same variable, we have to add exponents. So same thing, we just evaluate or simplify this p cubed into p squared times p. When you are going to multiply the same variable, simply add, so it will come out this way. Okay, so let's rewrite this. So that would be square root of 16 times square root of 5 times square root of p squared times p. Square root of 16 is 4 times square root of 5 times square root of p squared is p. And then, oh, I forgot to write square root of p here. Uh, p and then times square root of p. Okay, now let's simplify. So we have 4 and then p and then square root of 5 times p is 5p. I'm going to give you time to answer number 4, square root of 216k to the 4th power by yourself. Have a good day.